Spoiler warning for Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 2 Part 2. You have been warned. Until October, when Ninjago Dragons Season 2 Part 2 gets actually released, this will be a small little reminder just for spoilers, just in case. So sorry if this does get annoying. I just thought I'd put it out there before we get into pretty much spoiler territory. So let's get on with today's video. Jay Evil and him fighting Nia. Yeah, nah. First time watching it, I was speechless. There were no words that could but how I felt. Definitely seeing Jay back is interesting. And even looking at Hisu more and more while I'm recording this video, I'm just shocked. Like, literally. Jay looks absolutely cool in the dark blue. But I've got to say, his evil arc is just starting. He also does shadow spin, something I find very interesting. Now, if you remember, technically this was only in a matter of a couple of days, I would say 3 days tops, of Jay joining Lord Raz, and he's only easily learnt shadow spin just like that, like how he learned Spinjitzu, obviously. But is he going to be evil for a long time, or what is going to happen next, is basically what I'm going to talk about after I sort of discuss how I felt about this fight. I'm sorry, but speechless to say. There's nothing more or less to say about it. It's kind of, what do you say? These two were yin and yang before the merge, and like Lord Raz said, the merge didn't treat Jay correctly. They threw him and abandoned him, and Jay has been abandoned his whole life. He was an orphan given to his parents, and now he's been an orphan to the world, put in a place where he shouldn't have belonged. And all Lord Raz did was just lie to him, and I feel like that might also play a part in what happens with Eren. And I'll talk about that in a future discussion. But the fight, man, I'm sorry to say that was hard to watch. As several that have been watching this for over a decade when it first started, seeing these two fight has to be the most impactful thing, especially of this tournament. And it's hard to sort of discuss without sort of mumbling, I guess would be the right way. It's a hard thing to watch, especially at the end when Jay says to Nia, I don't know you, and we saw that in part 1, but he said, I'll never love you. Those words, I've got to say, as a fan, breaks my heart, but yeah, that's gonna hurt Nia. Now, we obviously saw how Nia obviously reacts to all of this, how she feels deep down. Lloyd doesn't tell her to go after him, especially when they all go to Lord Raz's place, and Lord Raz has already sent him off. Nia says, we have to go after him. The first encounter in so long they actually are face to face. Nia's got to do something. Kai pretty much comforts her and tells her once he comes back in the last episode, but that's what they'll do. And I'm hoping we do see that. Now, a common issue about this evil Jay plotline. Let's talk about it. He was not really as grand or exponentially great. Or I feel like the box for the set very depicted that he will hopefully be a main part of it, right? I think that's what we all got taken away from that. When you say evil Jay, you have to be disclosed about it. You're being serious with us. He's being evil. He's going to be fully evil, not just for one part of this, for one episode or so. I figured for a bit longer, but hence I found it pretty cool. I don't know how to say this, but I do feel like they will bring out more of an arc. Now, how long has he been with Lord Raz? Well, the administration, episode 11 pretty much states that Eren and Sora go to the administration, and as soon as they go, Jay has left with Lord Raz at the same time as they get there. So at least a day or so, Lord Raz has taken Jay. The question is, what happened then? Jay didn't learn Shadow Spin. We know Jay's a quick learner. He learns Jujutsu very quickly. In the original series, he's probably going to learn Shadow Spin pretty much easily too. So, yikes. His shattered soul is going to need some healing, and I do not see the original jokey Jay in the episode that he was in. He wasn't throwing quips. You could tell something felt different. But like Kai says to Nia, when they first have the interaction with the Rock, as Kai as the Rock, not Dwayne Johnson, but as that little rock thing Ryu picks up, you can definitely sort of tell that. What is it? That Kai's still like about Jay. Huh, yeah, what's new about Jay? Maybe having a different Jay wouldn't be such a bad thing. But you can tell when Kai does come back, he sees the empathy on Nia's face, and he sees that's important to get, obviously, Jay back. And he says to her, we'll go after him. Now, obviously, there's still a lot of people who do want to see when Lord Ross recruited Jay, and I do think we should see that. Now, here's my theory what could definitely come next. Now, this is obviously going to be a longer wait from June this year, when this was supposed to come out in October. So June to April next year. From July to April next year. But August, September, October, November, December, January. So in 6 months' time, we should be getting new shorts. Now, I think that's something that will or might be still happening. If you remember at the start of the year, they said we'll be getting more Ninjago shorts. I'm hoping actually one of them could possibly be something about Jay. I think this would be interesting because you sort of have a long developed, how do I say this? You have Pale Man and Tox, and then you also had Camille, all in big sets. At least in Pale Man and Camille. It would be very nice to actually see, to see these guys. We got to see them a bit in the tournament. We got to see them fight. We got to see them get their powers back. But Jay, we didn't. I think for just a one episode and you put the minifig in a set, maybe do something more of it. I feel like that might be something that they should do. Maybe Jay does go wandering off. Maybe he comes back to find the ninja. Maybe he finds out more stuff. Maybe these shorts will be about Jay. I think that'll be very interesting to see where Jay goes. And to be honest, I don't know what shorts they would do if it's not Jay. The reason being is, for the ninja right now, Cole's family's back together. That sort of group. Kai, Nia are together, but Nia find Jay. That's a side quest. So remember, side quest. Lloyd, Sora, Zane need to track down, obviously, Eren. Cole can obviously go learn Rising Dragon, and we can obviously have a side quest where we teach Sora how to use Spinjitzu, which could definitely be a possibility, as we know the sets are going to use Spinjitzu. But I can down that because I do feel like it's something we should see developed. We're going to see how Eren sort of learns Spinjitzu. This should hopefully be the same for these guys. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. What you would like to see next. Would you like to see Jay shorts as well? Let me know your thoughts about how evil Jay and the evil Jay and Nia fight was. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.